So today we are getting ready to prepare a listing. The sellers have already moved away, and we're just kind of, Bill and I are strategizing as to how we can assist the sellers and make this an easy process. So we are going to send in a cleaning crew for this particular house just to freshen it up. But I want to give you a sneak peek as to what is so special about this house, and that is this. This new place. I'm gonna say this has the best view over Hinckley Lake of anyone on this lake. It is certainly a lifestyle. It is in the Holland Patent School District, and the view is just captivating. But on top of that, there is the added addition of an in-ground pool. Who doesn't want to swim when you're looking over the lake? Welcome to another episode of Sold in Upstate New York. And just for the record, I want to clarify that this was not a coordinated effort. This is a total accident, but we are matching today, and I hope you can appreciate that.
Well, getting back to business, the market is still absolutely on fire. We listed a house, it went live
about 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, and already there are 3 or 4 people that are in line to see it.
And as we're taping, the calls are coming through on my phone. It's unbelievable. It's a little ranch, actually, we'll be talking about this week, but it's listed for $169,900, and it's in North Utica, and the phone is ringing off the hook. I mean, we're desperate for listings here. People want to buy houses.
So there you go. And we had a question just to make this timely. What's the time lapse between actually when we do our show and when it hits the air?
Oh, that's a good question. It's not 3 months, I can tell you that.
Well, how long is it?
So what we do is we tape at the beginning of the week, and then the show is aired later in the week. But we really strive to give you current and relevant and timely information.
Absolutely.
And coming up on today's show, do we have a lakefront home to show you? It's spectacular. Wait until you get our behind-the-scenes tour of this week's featured property. And we have 10 new listings and only 6 active homes. You'll get the first peek next on Sold in Upstate New York.
Hi folks, if you have sealing needs this year, residential or commercial, call the name you know and trust, Views Valley Sealing. Don't be scammed by watered down sealer. We only use commercial grade sealer. Call Views Sealing, 866-4715.
Why do we say we bring the fun to your backyard? Because at Tucker Backyard Pools and Spas, that's exactly what we aim to do. And a fiberglass pool can bring years and years of backyard fun. A fiberglass pool from Tucker Backyard is more affordable now than ever. Plus, with durability, low maintenance, and of course beauty, it's the perfect fit for your backyard. With Tucker Backyard service and knowledge and interactive showroom, now is the time to stop by and learn more about putting the pool of your dreams in your backyard. Visit Tucker Backyard Pools and Spas. Seneca Turnpike. We bring the fun to your backyard.
Closed captioning is provided by Tucker Backyard Pools and Spa.
Welcome back to Sold in Upstate New York. And as we mentioned earlier, the houses are just absolutely, as quick as they get listed, they get up for sale and they get sold.
If you have any plans in the future to possibly list your house and move on to a new adventure, reach out to us. I mean, you don't have to make a decision right then and there, but we can certainly give you what's called a comparative market analysis and give you a price that we think that it would be listed for. But it would at least allow you to make an informed decision and be able to make your plan for your new adventure.
And the market is so brisk right now. If, let's just say you're doing this as a preliminary, and you want to do it maybe again in 90 days or 120 days, the market is changing that rapidly. That could happen. So we would probably come in, give you an initial one, you figure out when you want to sell. And please also remember that we have hit an all-time high in the Mohawk Valley where the homes are over $200,000 average price. Never before happened. We've mentioned this in a previous show, but we want to make sure that everybody's aware of that.
So sometimes you just don't know the type of buyer, who the buyers are, and what they're looking for. It's obvious that we have a shortage of inventory right now. The one story that we had, I mean, we have a million of them, but we were looking for, specifically for a family from New Jersey.
Absolutely.
They were looking for a horse farm.
A horse farm, absolutely.
It's not that specific, right? We got a lot of houses up north that have property, but they wanted something really nice with a barn for their daughter, right? So there was nothing available. We rode around, we know the area pretty well, but we knew of a couple places that would fit that, but they weren't listed. We went to the front door.
We knocked on the front door.
They invited us in for coffee. And within an hour, we gave them a rough estimate of what we think their house was sold for. And we got a one-time showing agreement, and it worked. We had that New Jersey couple sold the next day.
It is kind of like the little miracle on 34th Street story. Natalie Wood is going to be coming in and find Santa.
On that note, we only have 6 active listings this week of our total of 10, and who knows when they'll go pending.
And by the way, we don't even use a pen to write them in anymore. We have to use pencil because they go so fast.
Oh my God. And yes, here we are with our listings for the week. 627 Deerfield Drive East in Utica, currently active. Listed for $169,900. This is a ranch home, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, with 1,257 square feet of interior living space. Sometimes an older home has been so well cared for, you don't have to gut the whole thing, or any of it. The eating kitchen is large and boasts the original mid-century modern cabinetry in perfect condition. 0 Cogar Drive in Schuyler. This was a lot of land. It is sold. It's sold for $26,900. You'll see a lot of 0 in land or lot listings, quite often actually. It's because there's no house on it yet, and thus no reason or urgency to assign a 911 specific address. This land is up on Cogar Mountain and offers beautiful views of the Mohawk Valley. Welcome to 5498 Lee Center, Taberg Road in Rome. Currently active and listed for $159,900. This is a 2-story built in 1860. 4 bedrooms, bath and a half, with an interior square footage of 2,500. This is on a nice lot, 1.2 acres. This property provides a great floor plan, perfect for modern living while preserving its original charm, allowing for additional enhancement for those with a passion for restoration. 22 Peachtree Street in Little Falls, currently active and listed for $162,500. This is a 2-story home built in 1900 with 4 bedrooms and a bath and a half. 1,692 square feet of interior living space. The first feature you notice when you walk into this home is the original wooden staircase and the original woodwork. Large principal rooms adorned with hardwood floors, detached garage, and plenty of parking. Always a huge bonus in a city or a village. 412 River Road, Rome was active up until about 10 minutes ago when Arlene texted me and said, "This has gone under contract with multiple offers. The list price was $129,900. It's a Cape Cod, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, with 1,536 square feet of interior living space. elegant wood beams, built-ins, and closet space galore. Original hardwood flooring can be found throughout the home and remains in excellent condition. 3922 State Route 26 in Vernon, currently active and listed for $249,900. This is a colonial built in 1888 with 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. Interior square footage of 2,015 on a nice plot of land, 0.34 acre. There is a well-known saying, they don't make them like that anymore. This home embodies that in the high ceilings, extensive original details, incredible woodwork, and captivating charm. Welcome to 19 West Spofford Avenue in Dallsville, currently active for $185,000. This is a 3-bedroom, bath and a half home with 1,487 square feet of living space on 0.3 acres. Pride of ownership shows big time in this home. Stunning architectural significant windows, well cared for hardwood flooring, beautiful setting. Consider the Dodgeville area for great home values. 165 Gun Club Road in Little Falls. This one sold for $299,900. It was 5 days on the market. This is a ranch home, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Square footage was 2,828 on a nice parcel of land of 1.69 acres. What a beautiful place this was. Renovated kitchen, baths, finished basement, main level laundry room, open floor plan with a neutral color palette throughout, and topped off with a 2-stall garage. 565 Hobson Road in Salisbury, sold for $85,000. This was a 2-story built in 1850 with 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. Interior square footage of 1,440. Was on 14 acres. Yes, this needed some cosmetic work, but holy cow, what a value. Great setting on a dead-end road. A great investment in offering an affordable country lifestyle. And finally, 313 Highland Ave in DeWitt, sold for $190,500. This had multiple offers. It was a multifamily with a 3-bedroom, 2 bath and a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It was a 2-unit with interior living space of 1,622. It was a great investment opportunity in a bustling area. 1 unit had a newer kitchen. Both units were well appointed. Plenty of parking was a real bonus.
Isn't it really amazing that in the middle of you making your presentation about the listings of the week, Arlene texts you and says one of them is already under contract?
Gone. We can assure you that any River Hills agent can assist you with any of the listings that we've seen today on the show. We'll see online, any listing. Please give our office a call, 315-896-1009, and Miss Arlene will probably pick up and get you connected with one of our agents.
And speaking of our wonderful agents, our wonderful agent of the week is none other than
Omar Knight.
Omar Knight.
Omar started with River Hills Property as a brand new agent in 2018.
Omar actually came to us from New York City. And he brought his family here for a change of lifestyle, and he absolutely jumped into the real estate market immediately and has done a superlative job for his clients. Really well done. Way to go, Omar.
Our congratulations again to our fantastic Agent of the Week, Mr. Omar Knight. Coming up on Sold in Upstate New York, you will absolutely love this view over Hinckley Lake. It's all coming up.
Do you have questions about real estate or about your home? Call River Hills Properties today at 315-896-1009.
So when you're buying a home, you've got dozens of things on your plate. You're working with a realtor, you're working with a mortgage company, you're working with closing attorneys. One thing we can take off your plate is the ease and simplicity around the insurance piece of it. Right? We make sure that the people that you need to get the documents on time, and more importantly, we make sure that the coverage is exactly what you need when you need it at an affordable rate. If it's not done by an insurance professional, you're left to do all the heavy lifting yourself, which just adds another project which you don't need when you're going through the home buying process. I'm Scott Grates. I own Scott Grates State Farm Agencies. We have 2 locations to serve you, one in Ilion, one in Utica. We have 11 professional licensed team members to serve you, close to 80 years combined experience, so you can be sure that you're getting the most professional help out there.
Welcome back to Sold in Upstate New York. Please remember that we air this show every week on Sunday in the morning and the evening on Fox. And you can also catch a bonus show on Saturday on WPNY Channel 12.
Day or night, anytime, 24 hours a day, please check us out on YouTube at Sold in Upstate New York.
And now we're up to our tip of the week.
And the tip of the week is, for a change, is for the buyers. So we know it's a very competitive market, and a lot of you already know about an escalation clause. And the escalation clause is where you have a final price that you would like to offer, and it's an incremental type of thing. Usually they use $500, I think, as this kind of a standard thing that they use. So we would suggest that you would change that model a little bit. And if you're going to do an escalation clause, I'm going to ask you to do $2,000. And you may say, well, why would I do $2,000 higher than the next person? Because one, you want to separate yourself out. And if you only put in $500, let me give you a scenario. Customer A comes in at full asking price and says no inspections. You come in at $500 more with an escalation clause of only $500, and now the owner is weighing out, what do we have here? We have someone who's coming in with no inspections, and customer B came in with a $500 escalation clause, but full complement of inspections. Now, what would you do if you were the seller? You, on one hand, you're free and clear at the full ask price. On the other hand, you're weighing out what will happen during the inspection. Is the $500 worth more than what may come up in a possible inspection?
So regardless of the agent that you're working with, please keep this in mind. It's a really valuable negotiation tool when you're running into a property that will have multiple offers. That's when the escalation clause is most likely to come in. And you won't be the only one on the table. There'll be a number of them. So what Bill is suggesting is make yours the most attractive and guarantee you get that house.
You don't want to separate yourself by a mere $500 when you're talking about houses that are $200,000.
Or plus.
Plus.
Our new listing, our featured home of the week. It is located on Hinckley Lake.
It is. On a mountaintop.
On a mountaintop, which has the best view of Hinckley Lake. We've been to more than a couple properties on Hinckley.
Numerous properties,
right?
Yes.
So this spot was hand-chosen just to get this spectacular view. You won't believe it.
And you have the rights to the waterfront also. So you've got the advantage of a view that you can see mountain ranges away, and
Right.
yet you're looking down at the whole entire of Lake Hinckley.
And if you don't want to skinny dip in the lake, you can skinny dip in the in-ground pool. Options. Welcome to our featured property of the week. 11777 State Route 365 in Remsen, in the Holland-Patton School District. Currently active, and it's listed for $799,900. This is a contemporary home that was custom built in 2007. Some wonderful features of this home are the energy-efficient geothermal heating system. It also has an open floor plan with gigantic A-frame windows overlooking the Hinkley Lake vistas. In-ground pool completes the outside entertainment, but the inside will not disappoint. Hardwood flooring, modern kitchen, wood-burning fireplace to center the living space. This has everything.
And including a fantastic pole barn that is about the largest that we've ever seen, with doors that can almost accommodate a 727. This is something, if you have the toys, this is the full setup for you. The pole barn even has a half bath.
It's not every day we see a property like this. This is upstate living at its finest. Again, I can't stress enough, this is the most magnificent view over Hinkley Lake that we have ever seen. And I can't imagine there's too many more mountaintops that will accommodate something like this.
Absolutely.
If you have any interest in this property, please don't hesitate to call our office at 315-896-1009.
And one other thing, just to catch you up on it, it has, the big view is also, can be seen from the master bedroom with a walkout onto a magnificent porch. The place has got everything in the world you'd want.
Makes waking up in the morning pretty nice.
And now it's time for Always Buy Mohawk Valley. And today, our choice local company is
Packa Gardens, baby, on Main Street in Little Falls, New York. I shop there. Probably too much, but I'm telling you, they have the best slippers in the world. So Teresa and Andy
absolutely
are the proprietors of this fine establishment, and they have a variety of alpaca items that are just, there's something there for everybody at Packa Gardens. Once again, that's Packa Gardens on 27 West Main Street in Little Falls.
If you find your marriage is struggling or in crisis, the Third Option Support Group at the Good News Center can help. Or if you need communication skills to enrich your relationship, call us today or visit us at thegoodnewscenter.org, building relationships for over 25 years.
Welcome back to Sold in Upstate New York. Please remember that we air this show every week on Sunday in the morning and the evening on Fox, and then a bonus show on Saturday on WUPR.
WPNY.
very close. Same alphabet.
WXYZ.
And it is Channel 12.
It's Channel 12?
Yeah.
Unless she changes her mind again.
Let's try it again.
WPNY.
That might get in there, I think. He may be messing with you, honey.
I think that's going in. And you can also watch a bonus episode on Saturdays at 2 p.m.
And you can also watch a bonus show at 2 p.m. on WPNY Channel 12.
You got to say Saturday, at 2 p.m. on Saturday.
Okay. And you can also catch a bonus show on Saturday on WPNY Channel 12.
And that is after we are live at the Oscars. Just so we throw that in there.
Just telling you.
And always,
at
any time on
day or night, anytime, 24 hours a day, please check us out on YouTube at Sold in Upstate New York.
Love it. All right, now.
Oh, he's driving us crazy.
Sorry. Why don't sorry?
Makeup.
Now I'm home. Now I'm home. And now I've been looking everywhere, and everything I found is right here all around. And if the sun is shining here,